Fire with fire. Fate has shined upon us in a moment of need. A suborbital recon craft has located the base where Osiris is storing the technical schematics for the new units. Unfortunately, the craft was shot down over Osiris-controlled territory before the information could be transmitted. You must locate the crash site and download the aerial reconnaissance photos of the nearby Osiris facility from the ship's computer. You will need this information to coordinate the infiltration of key Osiris structures. Your objective is to steal the control schematics for the Fury, Reaper, and Gemini weapon systems. A Shadowhand neurobiologist called Dr. Laman was running a mind control research facility in this area prior to the Osiris revolt. He may still be alive and able to help you in your mission. The terrain in the region is extremely rough and unsuitable for most vehicles. We'll most likely need to use infantry to reach the crash site. Welcome back to Dark Reign, the Rise of Shadowhand. We have to get our technology back from Osiris, and we have to contact the doctor here. He's doing mind control research. I'm sure he's just fine and a well-adjusted individual. Or maybe not. So anyway, so now we get control of everyone here. We have one infiltrator, we need to protect that infiltrator because that's the only one you get, and if you lose it, then you lose the entire mission. And we don't want to lose the entire mission. That said, let's get these guys here into the transports here also so we can... Whoops, not what I meant to do here, never mind. There we go, that's better. So we're gonna have to defend off a one attack wave here in the beginning. So we're going to build this one neutron accelerator. And then we also have anti-air here. I'm not sure you actually need that. I'm not sure Osiris does have any air units, but I guess that's good for peace of mind. So let's just wait a moment here. There we go. So if you want this accelerator here to be ready in time, you really have to have it. You need to build it like instantaneously, otherwise you're not going to have any fun here. Okay. You get yourself fixed. We're gonna fix the accelerator here. As you can see, we don't actually have a freshwater source, so resources here are somewhat limited. And you need to be careful with what you build here. But we do have a temporal gate, which is going to be incredibly useful. Let's repair this vehicle here, because that's actually free. Only building repair actually costs you money. So let's take our Tachyon tanks here. Yeah, I don't really want the Gemini tanks. Like, give me back Tachyon tanks. Like the best unit in the entire game. Especially because of their range. Their range really makes all the difference there. Take a step back here. Oh, it's a little bunch of schmucks coming down to visit us. But thankfully we do outrange them, which is quite useful. So you can play some hit and run, and you can also rest assured that if there's a patrol and they're like on a strict patrol path, they won't actually... Oh, we didn't actually get ourselves damaged there. Let's explore a little bit more here. They won't actually be able to like retaliate. They're just gonna stick to their patrol route, and that's going to be the end of it. There's a tower here. I don't think we need to destroy that actually. We could land infantry here, but I don't think that's important. Yeah, one thing to note here is that the entire northern part of the map, which is where Osiris has its base, that one's actually... Yeah, we definitely want to kill you here. There we go, and then come back down here. That one's actually gated off by cliffs here, so you can only use... Well, we don't really have air units. I guess theoretically you could tag towards something like scout runners, but where would you actually know those are not air units, those are just hover units. So you're gonna have a hard time getting through with vehicles, which I mean it's impossible, so you have to use some infantry here. But yeah, we're gonna use a couple tricks here, but first let's go to the east here. We're gonna find the doctor. The water here does not look friendly. So it's also cliffs here everywhere. There's only one landing spot. The landing spot is actually not cliffs, but then there's cliffs right behind it. Actually, you here will go into the gate. Only two of you will explore here. Buzzsaw here, may as well kill you while we're here. Oh, that's... yeah. Oh, so these guys here are on a patrol pass, I believe. Quite a lot of you there, I don't like that. Let's see whether we can... engage you from a distance. We can. Flames here, as you can see, they really suffer because their range just isn't good enough. Yeah, I'm not sure whether they have any advantage over the take-on tank. I don't think they do. I think they're literally just the worst take-on tank. They're probably cheaper, but then again, if you get less value for your cheaper unit, why have it? So it's a bunch of mental patients here, so we're gonna execute these people with mental health issues, which is maybe not so great, but it's necessary. So you come over here, execute everyone here. Thankfully, the mental patients, they do have like some sort of gun, but they're really not particularly tough. Can't see a goddamn thing here. Can you maybe attack these guys? Come on, don't tell me you cannot hit these guys from here. There we go. Okay, so there's also Togran laser turret here, which I'm not sure, is that like a better version of the laser turret? I'm not entirely sure about that. And I don't care all that much. Yeah, as you can see, these guys are barely doing any damage to me. They're still annoying though. Okay, so a bit under pressure here. Need to return to base because we don't want to lose our take-on tanks. So you come back home, please. Yeah, I'm not sure whether the Togran turret, whether it's actually any different than the one we have, or whether it's literally just the same building. In any case, let's take that down now. It's gonna take a moment. But since we outrange, that's fine. And if this guy's here loses a bit more health, that's fine too. At last, and then get rid of these folks here. You need some repairs pronto. Okay, the perimeter is hostile. So this is actually the doctor. And now he's on fire, now he's dead. Yeah, so the recon craft went down actually right up here. So you stay back here a little bit. Good. So let's move up here. You can actually just land infantry here, but getting past the tower and everything, it's kind of a pain. Oh, hello. So we're not going to do that. Also destroyed a bunch of the enemy Gemini tanks here, which is nice. So what we're going to do instead is, it's going to be a bit tricky. So let's lower the speed here quite a bit. And then you go and explore this craft here, if you can. You can move. You're pretty slow about it, but that's fine. Good. Nope, can't become a tree because we're not a scout. A little bit closer, please. Okay. There we go. So now we can just use this opportunity to actually do some disguising here. There we go. So now the craft here is back. So the take-on tank has basically now been sacrificed because we can't get it out of there with the technology we have, but that's fine. So now we just need to steal some plants here. And thankfully we do have the temporal gate. But the problem here is that you get in here, that there's just a certain chance that when you try to steal plants, you get discovered. So, and if that happens, your infiltrator dies, and then you just lose. So, and I don't think there's any chance to actually increase that, as far as I know. Could be mistaken, but oh well. In any case, come over here, please. Gonna infiltrate this structure here. Actually, no, that's not what we want to do. We want to infiltrate the headquarters first. There we go, just reveal all the structures here, because it also reveals like a path here. You get in here. Gemini tank. Let's get the Fury and the Reaper as well.
Infiltration successful.
Okay. Let's just scout the base here. Here we go. Good. The Reaper, here we go. Let's not stay in these structures here longer than we need to.
Infiltration successful.
There we go. Come back here, rendezvous point. You join us here. Hope there's no Gemini tanks in the way. If there are, I've got more transports. That looks like we took most of these out. Okay. And then come back home, please. Just on the plans for the Hades bomber, but as far as I know, if you do that, that doesn't change the game in any way.
New technology integrated.
And there we go. The battle spans you have captured will allow us to battle Osiris on its own terms. We fear that Osiris is close to completing repairs on the Fold Gate, and soon will invade the unsuspecting Imperium. We must find a way to strike at Osiris' program directly. Cut the head off a snake and it dies, no matter how large the body. Yeah, this mission here is again a mission, if you don't know how it works, it's a lot harder than it otherwise would be. For example, if you land infantry near the doctor's clinic, you will mind control some of them, so you're going to immediately lose a bunch of your forces. But if you know you can just bring a take-on tank in, the whole thing is a lot easier and can even explore the crash site with it, so you don't even need infantry for that. And same with the infiltration. If you manage to disguise your infiltrator immediately, this is a lot easier. And then you can get discovered, but if you do, there's nothing really you can do about it. You just have to reload. So I kind of like this from a plot point of view, but it feels a little bit oddly designed in some ways. In any case, thanks for watching. I shall see you next time. Take care and goodbye.